I can't really see who's joined, but I appreciate y'all. Anyway, it's Friday. It's beautiful out. I just did my little calisthenics. I'm sitting in the sun, recharging, doing a little sun gazing. Tomorrow, Harlem, we're going to be out there, God willing, in front of the Adam Clayton Powell State Building. Come through for your crystals, your Lemurians. We're bringing out some Lemurian pendants and some Lemurian home meditation room pieces, sea moss, black seed oil, colloidal silver, you name it. Only thing we're not bringing out is the body butters, because those you gotta order those, because if we bring them out, it's gonna be warm out there. We don't want them to be melted. But as far as everything else, whatever you need, necklaces, bracelets, earrings, we got everything. So we're gonna be in front of the Adam Clayton Powell State Building tomorrow. Y'all come through, support the brand. Even if you ain't got no cash, just come through and say hi, how you doing? It's always good to see faces that we haven't seen in a while. I'm going to speak real briefly about what's coming to me. What's coming to me now is energy. Energy, understanding your energy, a continuous building up of your energy. Because energy consists of everything. I'm eating this kiwi, so y'all gotta excuse me because I want the flies to land on it. But energy consists of everything. You are energy. Your mind is energy. Your blood is energy. Every organ in your body, your cells is energy. Your hands, everything is energy. So you want to understand that energy and keep that energy strong, especially as you get older. Because the body starts breaking down, and that's because of hereditary, that's because of a lack of minerals, that's a lack of sun, a lack of exercise, stress, poor diet, lack of sleep, various different things tear the body down. But here's the deal. You can recuperate. You can regenerate your whole system. It may take you a little while, but you can do it. You can do it. I'm going to give you a few herbs and things that you can do, because we got everything that I'm speaking about. And everything I'm speaking about is based on experience. I am the living experience. You are the living experience for your life. What is experience? Minute, hour, days, months, years, different things you felt, saw, heard, did, wanted to do. Things you're doing now, those are your experiences. That is what makes you who you are, how you think, how you feel, how you interact with other people. All of that are things that are part of the experience of who you are. You are the experience. You are the energy. So in understanding that, now understand that you got to go within, go within, go within. There's some things you're going to have to go outside to get. Yes. And we want to make sure that those things are things that's going to help us heal, help us figure things out, help us develop ourselves on a stronger level, because it's not what you know, it's what you use. It's not how old you are or your age that makes you an adult. It's how you think and how you live, how you breathe. Are you creating? So, and this ain't about judging, this is just my experience. So the key is energy, keeping that energy alive so you can thrive. I'm going to say it again. Keeping that energy alive so you can thrive. What thrive means: be productive, be able to move, be able to do certain things that you have gotten used to doing. Sometimes we have difficulties doing some of the things that we have gotten used to doing because of various different situations that I may mention earlier. Health, problems, drama, poor diet, you know, all that other stuff. You know, you can go back and listen to the live because everything connects into what I'm saying. So the main thing is that we really want to do, those of us who are still breathing in and out, because that's the real riches, that's the wealth, you know. Yeah, they said money and having all this stuff that makes you wealthy. That just makes you someone that has a lot of stuff, a lot of things. The breathing of in and out makes you a billionaire. The breathing of in and out makes you, excuse me, makes you a millionaire, a trillionaire. The breathing of in and out makes you wealthy and rich and prosperous and fortunate. The gift of breathing, the gift of the breathing of in and out. That means you are living. Okay? Now I'm not saying having things is not good. No, it's good. But we want to really see what the real deal is about life. You know, breathing of in and out, healthy breathing of in and out. That means taking care of ourselves. You can start small. You can start with sea moss. You can start with burdock, yellow dock, sarsaparilla. Definitely need the iron. You having problems going to the bathroom? Aloe vera leaf. Cut that sucker up with the leaf on. Mix it with pineapple. Drink it on an empty stomach. It will clean you right out. And then get into a habit of doing that maybe once or twice a week. Something simple as that. And then there's other things that you could do, and we offer consultations pertaining to that. All you gotta do is just text the number on the gram heading, or you can DM for a consultation. We're gonna listen to what you're saying, and then we're gonna send you information to help you. You got the power in your hands. You have the power. We got the soul power tools to help you elevate your power, build your power, and understand your power. You know, a lot of what I'm sharing with y'all, I got from others who was in the frequency of what it was and what it is that I'm doing now. You know, a lot of this stuff, you know, comes over time. You know, like I may mention in other lives, you have to be in a frequency of receivership. Receivership. Yeah, it's like the quarterback, right? They in the huddle. And we know who's going to get the ball. At least they know. So somebody got to block. Somebody got to throw X, Y, and Z off so that the person that's supposed to catch that ball or receive that ball can do what? Score some yardage. Hopefully make a touchdown. This is what you want to do with your life. You want to get some yardage in your life. You want to score some touchdowns. Interpersonal touchdowns. Why? Because we need to make ourselves feel good. We need to make ourselves feel happy. We need to have an element of joy and contentment and appreciativeness within our spirits and our souls and our hearts. Why? Because you are breathing in and out. You are breathing in and out. A lot of us has gotten distracted by material world, material things. But now you know, because you're hearing from me, the Cosmic Shaman. I'm sitting in the sun, and the frequency of the sun and the other things that I just got through doing now is cooking up, stewing, brewing a message. Why? Because when you do certain positive things, your thinking is elevated. Your actions, your movement is elevated. If you're caught up in a lot of negative stuff, or you're feeling down and out and you're not motivated or whatever, that's because you're not moving the body. You got to move that body. You got to get out there in the elements so that that blood can flow in the frequency of proper flowing. I'm telling you. Sit down for a long time. Stay in that bed for a long time. And watch how you feel when you get up. You're going to be a little stiff. until you start moving and coming to, right? And now, okay, I'm up, I'm awoke, I'm in motion like the ocean. Remember, nothing I say is to bring down or put down. It's all to uplift. Because as you uplift, then you begin to experience the true gift of the breathing of in and out, and of what life is really about, and understanding when you get stuff, okay, I'm appreciative. Even if you don't got what other people got, guess what? You're breathing in and out. So you are a billionaire, you're a millionaire, you're a trillionaire, you're wealthy, you're fortunate, you're blessed. Okay? And I'm not just saying the breathing of in and out is like, but what I'm saying is from what we understand in the earthly plane, that is considered living, right? Now, we don't know when a person sheds the body and then the spirit and soul leaves. We don't know about that other side, but we have heard stories about that other side, right? They saw a light, they saw grandma, they saw mom, they saw X, Y, and Z, right? Or they was in a place where it was just a happiness and this and that. So we do get glimpses of what is to come. Then I saw a video where a guy, because basically, and not judging, but he was heavy into like a violent lifestyle. And he said, man, I didn't see nothing. I didn't even see a light. All I saw was everything was just dark. Yeah. Then I saw another thing where a person was similar, and they said, man, I just saw nothing but suffering. So, not judging, because everything is different. Every mind perceives and conceives. So what I'm saying is that what I'm understanding and concluding within myself, I have to do the soul work while I'm still breathing in and out. Me. That means I'm looking at everything that's good about me, and I'm looking at everything that's wrong about me. I'm looking at my mistakes, past, present, and in the moment, and I am correcting. I'm correct. So first you got to reflect, then you can correct. So I'm reflecting on what it is I need to correct within myself, in my life, in my universe, in my home, in my church, my mosque, my synagogue, my altar. And I'm not talking about like what y'all may think I'm talking about. No, you are the church, you are the altar, you are the mosque, you are the synagogue. You are all that. Because if no people don't go to those places, then those places will be what? Just empty buildings. So you are all of that. So what I'm saying is a lot of times we think, oh, I got to do something extra spectacular because I see this brother and this sister, they lighting sage and they chanting and they doing yoga and they doing this and that. You may not be able to do that, but you still can reach felicity. You still can reach sakina, which means in Arabic, peace and reassurance from the universe, from the creator, by doing simple things such as looking at where you are, understanding where you are, and striving to be of right mind, of sound mind, of cosmic mind, of elevating mind, of true mind, of changing mind, of repenting mind, of awakening mind, of saying this is the time I'm going to take whatever amount of time you can take and deal with those specifics that you know are hang-ups or hurdles pertaining to your growth and development. If you're still breathing out, you have that opportunity to do that. And so that's what this whole thing is about. Taking a look, like Michael Jackson left us a message, at the man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror, looking at what makes you who you are, your thoughts and all of that. Yeah, and chip away at some of those things that you know is workable and doable. And for those major things that you may not be able to chip away and work through, then you need to talk to somebody such as myself, or someone you can confide in. Someone who can say, you know what, I understand, okay, maybe you should try this, or maybe you should stop doing that, or maybe you should, you know what I'm saying, in a way where you know that they really have care, they really have concern about you, they are really, their goal is to help you get to know you on a deeper level. Because a lot of times we want to get to know this person, that person, know about everything else, and then we walking around, we don't even know who we are. We don't. We are just taking on frequencies that don't even belong to us. We're taking on frequencies that's not really what we are about. Or we're just doing certain things to try to fit into certain situations, knowing that I'm not really feeling that. That's not what I really am. Because a lot of times, we don't want to be by ourselves, or we feel lonely, or we feel our life is boring. Now, if it's positive things, that's cool. Get involved. But the main thing that we really want to do is get involved with the inner workings and the inner acknowledgement of, hey, you know what? I'm breathing in and out. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with X, Y, and Z, and I'm going to figure this thing out. I'm going to map it out, because everything connects back to me. So I'm gonna do the inner connection back to me. So when I connect to others, I know how to move in frequency. That's the key. Because some of us are easily misled, easily swayed, easily undermined, easily devalued, because we don't feel good about ourselves, our self-worth, self-esteem. We don't understand our net worth. We don't even understand a lot of the simple particulars. Many of us do. Many of us do. But like, if you look at the worldwide situation, it's nothing but chaos, chaos, chaos. So in understanding that, you know, like, because see, you can be happy and prosperous, all that. That's a good thing. But when you stroll through Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you know, there's a lot of stuff happening online. And then you go outside, you hear stuff, you see stuff, blah, blah, blah. And so you want to grid and ground yourself against that stuff so that that stuff does not contaminate your spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's good to be aware of what's going on in your neighborhood, so that way you can move in a certain frequency and say, okay, I'm not going to walk down that block. I heard they be robbing people down there, or they, you know, whatever they doing there. I don't want to walk down there. I'm going to walk 2 blocks away from that because I saw something on the news, or I live in a neighborhood. I know what's going on. So I'm moving securely and safely, and I'm navigating safely first within myself as I move about outside. Because you could be a good person, you could pray, you could have a good heart and all that. And sometimes, I don't know why, some stuff happens to good people as well too. And you be like, damn, that was a baby. Why did God let that happen? That was the lady that used to feed everybody. Why did that happen to her? Why they did that? Oh, wow, that guy was a good guy. Unanswerable questions that only the Creator will let us know about, or we'll get those answers while we're alive. So what I'm saying is that, you know, and everything is connecting, energy, frequency. You know what I'm saying? Understanding where we are, where we're going, what we need to do, and then understanding the outside. Like I was having a conversation with my daughter, right? I said, listen, I know you like to talk, and I love listening to you talk. But I said, when we're outside, you need to be focusing and watching and observing your environment. Listen, look, get familiar with certain things. Because sometimes when we are so engrossed in, you know, y'all know how kids are. You know, and y'all know as adults, you know, sometimes our mind is focused more on, yo, let me make it across the street safe, or and whatever the case may be. You know, because see, my daughter's 11, okay? So I've been a pop 11 years, but I dealt with, you know, that's another story. So we have to be aware of our surroundings. Sometimes, and I'm talking about adults too, sometimes us adults, don't walk outside with them headphones on your ear. Don't be running your mouth all the time. Don't try to be in every conversation and everything that's going on. Figure out what you can do, and whatever else you can't do, don't do. We want to be highly keyed in and aware of what's going on first inside and around us. And I'm going to say why inside. Because if you are pretty much happy and you're peaceful, your home is peaceful, and you're working on certain things, your issues and stuff like that, I know you, me, We don't want to be around people that got a whole lot of stuff going on with them. Nah, because I don't got those problems. Or I had those problems, but I figured those problems out and I worked it through those problems, and I'm in a better place now. And I'm not saying I don't care, but what I'm saying is that I am not in certain frequencies that I once were. So if you my friend, my buddy, whoever, and because I found this out, a lot of times you'll give people the solution and they still won't listen, they still won't use it. Yeah, and they'll come back to you 2, 3, 4 years the same problem, and I'll be like to myself, I said, you know, I kind of gave them an understanding because I've been through that, but I won't even tell them I've been through that. And I said, well, you know, maybe you need to, you know, and that's because, you know, because a lot of times the way out is the way out. Like you got in and out. Yeah, we might be going through different shades of situations, but the way out 9 times out of 10 is the same way out. It's just that you're taking a different step. The time might be different, the season, you know, you might be feeling a certain way at that time, but the way out a lot of times is the same way out. Literally. Why? Because you're living in a human experience and we're breathing and, you know, we're doing the breathing of in and out. So what I'm saying is this here. Getting back to my daughter. And I said, do you understand what I'm saying? She said, yeah, Dad. I said, yeah, because one day you're going to be bigger. And so, you know, you want to get into a habit of looking, even though I'm crossing you in the street, I want you to be looking for yourself. Because you might see something that I don't see. Yeah, you know. And so, you know, we want to be aware of what's going on. Yeah, we need to be aware. I'm not saying walk around in fear. I'm not saying that. Never said that. But what I am saying is that we want to be aware of certain situations, pertaining to certain situations, so this way we don't get ourselves in certain situations that we can't get ourselves out of. Like literally, this is what we want to do. We need to be aware that though we may be doing great, beautiful, wonderful things, everybody's not doing that. Sometimes you are, and sometimes it could be people you know. You'll notice like, damn, why they acting like that? Man, I thought they was happy for me. I thought, you know, I'm going to tell you something. The way things are now, even more because things are so magnified, listen, you better fit in with you. You better become your own best friend and your own best company and love yourself on a deeper level. So if you got people or you don't, you got you. Why? Because you got to live inside your body. You're going to be with yourself for some time. So you better make sure you're getting along inside. You better make sure you're getting along with yourself. And you're addressing your issues, your hang-ups, your phobias and your fears. Because we all feel that, including myself. Those crazy thoughts that run through your mind. Thank God we can't read each other's mind, right? But oh my God, I didn't know they was like that damn crazy, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Being aware, knowing the ins and outs and ins, knowing that life is beautiful. But sometimes we will encounter situations that may not be beautiful, and so we want to make sure that we bring ourselves, return back to yourself, the building of yourself, to secure yourself from what's going on out there. You can't run away from you, so do the necessary things that you need to do for you to figure you out so you can heal and elevate. And healing is continuous. Don't think because I've been doing this for 20 years and I'm feeling better. But guess what? There's always going to be something coming. That's the way it is. So in knowing that, we secure ourselves with what? Positive remedies of meditation, evaluation, elevation, proclamation, manifestation, and activation. They got to be activated in order for it to work. The universe is still going to show you mercy, love, and harmony, tranquility, and kindness, because that's the way it's set up. Yeah. Because you see bad people and they still, right, breathing, right? So the universe shows everybody mercy. Yeah, it does, because it's just. But there's still laws and repercussions and stuff like that. So in understanding that, listen, let's just try to do our best, man, to get along with ourselves first and foremost. Learn to love you, care for you, take care of you, okay? Because you may not have people going to call you and come and see you and make sure you're all right. This is why what I've been doing, and if you want to know deeper on what I've been doing, you can DM. I make sure I got certain herbs in my cabinet, my sea moss, my shungite, certain things I got that I can make my blends, I can make my crystal elixirs, I can do my meditations, I got certain books, I got certain music, I got certain things that I do to bring me comfort and solace. So just like the Police did a song called When the World is Running Down, make the best of what's still around. So now, this is what we want to do. We want to make sure we got certain things that bring comfort to us, no matter what happens or don't happen. Because I'm going to tell you, listen, if you've been in the world for a long time, we know that things happen. That's just the way it's set up. But there are things that I found that we can do to keep us together. You can sit in the sun, you can meditate, you can have conversations with positive people. How you doing today? Okay, you can say hello to a stranger, hopefully, if they're in their right state of mind, you know, and stuff, because the eyes, always look in people's eyes. The eyes tell a lot, and watch people's body language. Yeah. If you find yourself in the same situation over and over, that's because you're not really checking out the situation and seeing the realness of the situation, understanding exactly what the situation entails and all that. Everybody got problems. Everybody got issues. Okay? Yeah, everybody got stuff. You have money. You have everything you want. It's things maybe a little bit easier, but as humans, we all feel stuff. Okay? We all feel stuff. But I will tell you this, though. From my studying, those who have made it out and through were those who are doing spiritual things such as prayer, meditation, nature, travel, like doing nurturing, nourishing things. That's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah. So you got to nourish yourself. Nourish yourself. Nourishing yourself could be something simple, like eating healthy. Learning how to deal with, your dark thoughts. Watching a good movie, reading a good book, listening to good music. Depends on what your means are. Some people can travel to another part of the world, to Bali or whatever. The goal is we want to nurture and nourish ourselves while we're in the body and figure this thing out, so we do not transition out the body in limbo, not knowing what the hell. You just been walking around, breathing in and out, and you haven't found the answers to how this thing works. No, we want to figure out how this thing works. We want to know how government works. We want to know the true meaning of a dollar, of gold, of plant life, various different things. And a lot of that stuff is on YouTube. I'm telling you, a lot of that stuff is on YouTube. Different documentaries that tell you how certain things run, how certain people live here, how certain people live there. And what I found out and I concluded, everybody got the same wants and needs and desires and so on and so forth. It's just that people's behaviors may be a little bit different. And then sometimes it seems like the whole world doing the same old. So it's like, so what I'm saying is not about judging, it's about understanding, elevating yourself, becoming more at peace, becoming more happy within yourself, and learning to fit safely within yourself, appreciating what you have, because, okay, yeah, I'm going through this, I'm dealing with that. Right now, somebody would love to have you going through this and dealing with that. Yeah. They ain't got no food to eat, no clothes, they just out there, they alcohol, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And like they don't have a way out, or they're not in a state of receivership. Receivership meaning, I got to get my shit together. I got to change. Because There is a lot of help, but sometimes people are not ready to listen because they think they know everything, or they're not ready to try something new, or they just comfortable in what it is that they're doing, and it's okay. Yeah, because my thing is, if you're comfortable in like your life and you're happy and you're not, hey, that's your life. Who am I to say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that? No, I'm not. God didn't make you. I didn't make you. So it's not my core. It's only my core if it's infringing on what I got going on. And then I have to collect my thoughts and collectively move in the frequency where it don't add on to other stuff that may be going on. Because the goal is I'm navigating out safely. You want to scream, you want to holler, you want to fuss, you want to fight, I can do that. But I'm looking at, nah, I got too much going on. I'm doing too many positive, wonderful things with my breathing of in and out. So I'm not going to let you mess up what I got going, because I got soul goals. You know, everybody got different goals, soul goals. I got different soul goals. And we all do. So it's understanding everybody got a different viewpoint. And just saying, yo, let me work on what I need to do, take care of what I need to do. So I'm going to say this, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. I'm telling you, I'm so heavy into it now. Every time I go out, I got me some good reading glass. I'm reading what's in this. What's in this? How was this cultivated? What country it came from? What did they spray? I'm telling you. No, I'm not saying I'm like OCDC. No. I'm saying that when you get a certain age, your body don't process certain things the way it used to when you're young. So this is why I make sure I'm reading. I'm reevaluating. Okay? I mean, there's certain things. I like a little fried chicken sometimes, pizza. I started making my own pizza. And then just recently, I started going to Trader Joe's buying their organic chicken. Yeah, I know you should. That's a process. And then I go to BJ's and buy the wild caught salmon or cod or whatever. So I'm not going in the regular fish market like how I used to. Once in a blue, I may. But when it comes to certain fish, I don't buy because they growing it. They farm raising certain stuff. So if you sick, if your spirit is low, your energy is low, look at what you're putting in your mouth. Look at what you're eating. Look at what you're doing. Are you getting out? You don't got to have a whole lot of money to get out. So many parks. Go sit in the park. Bring your little vittles and just have a little thing going on with you. Reintroduce yourself back to yourself. This is the mantra. Today, say it with me. Today, I am reintroducing myself back to myself. Say it. Today, say your name. Today, Gary, a.k.a. the Cosmic Shaman, a.k.a. the brand, a.k.a. the Stone God. I am reintroducing myself back to myself. Because sometimes we lose parts and pieces of ourselves because of various situations, whether family, dealing with children, dealing with the neighbors that making a bunch of noise, dealing with your own noise in your head, dealing with stuff you thought you had dealt with, but it still comes back sometimes. Dealing with this mind in your business and somebody got something going on, you don't even know their problem because you don't even know them, but they got some shit and you gotta like navigate. I'm telling you. And a lot of what I'm speaking about is from true experience. Been there, done that, or maybe in the small situations dealing with certain stuff, but I'm saying to myself, me, if it's not about me making a buck and about me learning something new that's going to make me a better person, I ain't got no time for any of the I hate you, blah, 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 blah. Got no time for that. I am happy. I am my own best friend. I am my own best company. I do love myself on a deeper level, and I'm continuously developing those qualities within. And if you're hearing my voice, you are too. Okay? Else you wouldn't be listening to this live here. You know? Ain't a lot of people on that really come to my lives. I just made my page public. But it's okay. To me, 1 or 2 people is like 200, 300. Whoever's supposed to hear the message is going to hear the message. You know what I'm saying? I don't get on live I get on live because I be inspired to share my life, my energy, my experience. Because sometimes you may see a person, oh, look at them, it looks like they got it all together. It looks so deceiving. You don't know what people are dealing with. You don't know what they got going on in their home, or what they got when they encounter certain situations or whatever. But I will tell you this though, I'm in the remedy of healing. I'm in the remedy of understanding. I'm in the remedy of gathering. I'm in the remedy of elevating. I'm in the remedy of doing something about my issues and my small little problems that sometimes come up and about. Now, this is coming to me. I got to share this with y'all. Let me just say hi. Listen, I got to tell you this. This is coming to me. You know how you can avoid problems? Pay attention. I'm talking to myself. Look at everything that you feel comfortable about, and look at everything that makes you uncomfortable. Okay? I'm talking about good things, and I'm talking about bad things. That's how you can stay out of problems. If you know certain people are a certain way and you don't feel comfortable talking on the phone or being around them, you got to separate yourself. You got to detach yourself, because you may have to still deal with them. Why? They could be family. It could be like business or whatever. It could be they do have a lot of information and stuff like that, and they do have some good assets, and you're learning. So it's just basically navigating and staying out of the negative aspects and just focusing on the positive aspects. Sometimes it's hard to do that. I'm still learning. Like Neely Fuller says. Neely Fuller, YouTube. Neely Fuller, Fuller. Go to YouTube. Neely Fuller speaks about a code, and I practice that code. So, right now I'm talking to y'all code because we want to relate in a certain frequency. I keep looking at my watch. I can get my dollar watch. We want to relate in a certain frequency. We want to move in a certain frequency. If we fuck up, if we make a mistake, if we get angry, if we lose it, we know that the frequency of positivity is going to check us, either before or after, and then we can regroup ourselves and come back to ourselves, right? And work on ourselves so that we can change ourselves. Y'all get it? I'm going to say it again. May not say it the exact same way. Even if you fuck up, you mess up, you lose it, you get angry, you make a mistake, you take the wrong route, you take the wrong path, you say something you shouldn't be saying, you react a certain way that you don't want to react, and you're working on. By you having other positive things that's set up in your life circle, you are the life circle. Once you understand my organs and my cells, my hands and everything, those are family members, those are universes, those are planets, those are Milky Ways and galaxies right inside of me. Yeah. My blood that flows through my veins, and the oxygen, right? That the what? The blood carries oxygen, right? Right? And that blood goes to carrying nutrients and oxygen throughout the whole body to what? Keep these different things alive. Keep these things rotating, rising and setting. I'm telling you, it's that deep. It's that deep. The sun rises and sets, right? When you start to get deeper, because this was coming to me, you rise and you set also. Yeah. And sometimes you disappear behind the clouds. You still be there, but the clouds is not showing where you are. Now, symbolically, that could be either negative or positive. So what I'm saying, we want to go deeper into nature, go deeper into self, and understand that I am one with all the marvelous, glorious, profound, beautiful things that is good, that the Creator has made. And I also, and now there's a duality. And if I'm not strong within myself, I can become tainted and take on negative low frequency and bad negative low frequency. So in understanding that, now we can begin to understand how to stay out the shit house. I'm gonna call it the shit house. You can stay out of those situations that you know it's not about learning something new and elevating and building your little bit of funds. Whatever amount you get, it don't matter. Don't matter. But the goal is you making certain little things happen on a small scale or a big scale or a medium scale or a gigantic scale. And you are appreciative because you're working with what you are able to work with, and you're working with what you got, and you're working with what the universe has allotted to you at certain given times. Because a lot of us can't be billionaires and millionaires because we will, to my friends, we will mess that up, right? So it's a matter of calibrating, reevaluating, elevating, participating in your life, in your life, in your life, in your life. Take care of yourself. You're not going to be young forever. Take care of yourself. So as you age out, you can be strong. You ain't got to be all broke up and this and that. And if you're feeling like that, like I said, we are doing some wonderful, marvelous things. We are doing some wonderful, marvelous things that the ancestors, the predecessors, those who came before, those who are still here, they left some information for us. I'm telling you, I'm learning from everybody. Everybody, well, a lot of stuff that I subscribe to Instagram, I need to delete because some of that stuff deals with, you know, I'll do another live about that. But a lot of the good information that's out here on social media, I'm like, yo, I'm writing this down. Yo, I'm saving this. Yo, I'm going to add this on to what I'm already doing. And it's called wellness. It's called self-care. We all got weaknesses. We deal with issues and problems. You better take care of yourself. Better take care of yourself. So if you do get sick or whatever, you know what to do. And your body will kick in and take care of you. I'm telling you. I got so many herbs. I said to myself, even if nobody don't support, it don't matter, because I'm going to use the herbs, I'm going to use the sea moss, I'm going to use the shungite. Hey, telling you, it's deeper. This is a lifestyle. It's a commitment to yourself. We commit to everybody, but when it comes time to us dedicate and commit to ourselves, we shuffle back and forth. We'll commit to everybody's project and what they doing, but we won't commit to ourselves. And if you don't know what to do, this is why we offer the consultations. The goal is to help you figure it out. Been there, done that. A lot of times we think, oh, it's just me going through this, or it's just me, I have to deal with. Listen, we all may have been through the same thing, found a way out, going through it, still finding a way out. That's the goal. I'm going to find a way out. Not going to run away. I'm going to find out what can I put in my life, in my system, in my home, within and out, to better prepare me for everything. I'm getting ready to walk, y'all. To better put the phone down for a second. To better prepare me for what happens, what don't happens, the unexpected stuff, the stuff that I know is happening, because sometimes we create certain situations, right? And just basically find some freedom. This is what we want to do. We want to find some freedom. And so you find that freedom within. Within. I'm telling you. You find that freedom within yourself. And how do you find freedom within yourself? You say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to give, one second. I'm going to do what I have to do. And I'm going to find, I'm going to find my way out, or whatever it may be. So I may have to read certain books. I may have to watch certain films. I may have to do certain exercise, maybe drink certain herbs. Y'all know where I'm going with this. But there are certain things that may have to be done in order to unlock yourself out of the prison, to unlock yourself out of that jail cell, to unlock yourself out of that relationship or that relationship, to unlock yourself out of whatever it is that you feel is holding you back. You got the key. That key is saying, you know what? I do need to talk to somebody. You know what? I do need to do X, Y, and Z. Well, guess what? I'm available for all of that. So, Cosmic.